name is Jack. It's a pleasure to be here. I hope you guys are having a good 2023 so far. I know I am. My girlfriend broke up with me. Yeah. Wow. No, it was one of those good breakups. It was one of those breakups where as she broke up with me, I thought to myself, this is going to be good for her. Honestly, she should have done it a long time ago. I was like, for real. Because she broke up with me during International Women's Month. Do you understand? Like, if a girl breaks up with a dude during International Women's Month, you know that he was in the way, right? Like, she was probably visited by the Jedi spirit of Taylor Swift, who was like, she was like, you should shake him off. This is not working. This is not... No, I've been back on the apps, man, and just like every comic, I'm back on Tinder, man. Girls on Tinder are mean, man. I was this girl on Tinder told me that my arms look al dente. Yeah, like for real. I had to Google it. That's not a compliment. That means uncooked pasta. In Italian. That's an Italian insult. Like and it makes sense because in high school girls called me pizza face and breadstick dick. So there you go. My body's an Olive Garden. I don't know. Girls like Tinder is very dark and sexual now after everything that's happened. I don't know. I was on Tinder and there's this very beautiful, normal-looking woman, and her bio just said, "I'm a bad bitch. Throw me down a staircase." And I swiped right because that's consent, and I messaged her because we matched. I messaged her and I said, "Hey, I live in an old building, pretty steep staircase." And she messaged back and she said, "No, not you." And unmatched me. I swear. I was furious. I was like, someone should throw her down a staircase. This is... Jesus. I have a disability. I wear a brace on my left leg. Helps me walk. I kind of walk with a limp. And a limp is not a good disability, right? It's not a good one. Because I'm kind of disabled, but I'm not disabled enough for you guys to like me. Which makes sense, right? Because if you look at my leg, you feel bad for me, right? But then you look at my face, and you're like, I don't feel bad for that guy. I don't. His leg says Special Olympics, but his face says he'll hit on my girlfriend at Applebee's. I don't know. I actually figured this out during COVID. If my body was a Disney movie, like a Disney high school movie, my face would be the character that bullies my leg. Does that make sense? Does that make sense to you guys? And then like halfway through the movie, my leg teaches a valuable lesson to my face, right? About acceptance, you know? And then at the end of the movie, my face passes the basketball to my leg to make the game-winning layup. So, I don't know. The name of my disability, it's called spina bifida. That's it. Spina bifida. I love having spina bifida because I only want diseases that could also be 1990s heavy metal bands. Spina bifida kicks ass, dude. Are you kidding me? I saw them years ago. They were opening for Prophylactic Shock. Holy shit, dude. Oh, Spina bifida, I saw them Warped Tour 04. Yeah. They were on the same stage as Sudden Infant Death Syndrome. Yeah. People are worried about my leg. Like I was at work and this dude asked me about my leg. I told him it was a birth defect, and he asked me if I was born with it, and I was like, no, I caught it actually. A dude with the limp sneezed on my face, and I'm lucky too because a buddy of mine was bit by a guy with ED, so. You know, it's really hard. Not for him, but in general. You know, like it's... I don't know. I suffer from depression. Any depression sufferers here? Depression? Oh, sad claps, alright. The rest of you, keeping it to yourselves. That's good. Nothing bad happens when you keep your depression to yourself. I was diagnosed with depression back in high school. And it was cool to be a depressed high schooler in 2010. I don't know if you guys remember this. As a depressed teenager in 2010, I got a 20% discount at Hot Topic. So... Some people don't know what Hot Topic is, which is crazy. Like, if you do not know what Hot Topic is, just like, picture it as like the Devil's Claire's. Does that make sense? Right? Oh, if you don't know what Claire's is Disney Channel Victoria's Secret. And if you don't know what Victoria's Secret is, it's an honor to have former Vice President Mike Pence in the room. Welcome. Glad you're safe. Yeah. I don't know, man. dating as a disabled guy is just like it's kind of freaky, man. Like, cause like I don't look disabled, right? So like on my Tinder profile, I don't look disabled, right? Like my face, I look like the type of guy who wants to murder the disabled. Does that make sense? I look like the type of guy who wants to take the Sparta approach to disabilities. Does that make sense to you guys? It doesn't. Okay, so I don't know. I don't look disabled, so sometimes I just show up on a date and I'll like surprise them with my disability. Like I just show up and surprise them. In the community, we call it limp fishing. And I did this with this girl. I just showed up on this date, and it kind of surprised her. But she played it chill though. I thought she was cool. And then we went back to her place. We had the sex, and after that, she looked at me and she said, "Hey, I gotta be honest with you. I didn't know if you'd be able to do that." And I said, "Well, why?" She said, "Well, because of your disability." And I said to her, "Well, I gotta be honest with you. As an able-bodied person, you should have done better." Right? She was just on her back the whole time. I was the disabled guy. I had to stand up, I had to lean down. I had to balance both of us against a wall. Are you kidding me? I'm doing advanced calisthenics. I go to Special Olympics with this shit. I told her, like, look, if I'm an inspiration, you're a disappointment, honestly. Thanks, guys. Have a good night. Bye.